Alycats and new viewers. It's that time of the month again. No, not that time. The time that comes twice a month where I list everything I loved in the entertainment industry and you get to hear me jibber jabber. Yay! So without further ado, let's get started. First up, a book I really enjoyed was Marlena by Julie Bunton. I know I say that weird, I'm sorry. But I wrote a review for this on my blog, alycatgeekery.com. Go check out the review, please. But I love this book. It really reminded me of how certain friendships have irrevocably changed my life, just as the friendship with Marlena does with Kat in this novel. It was a very fast-paced read. I loved it, and plus Julie is such a lovely woman, so I highly recommend this novel. It's so good. Now for the most crowded section of the favorites. Movies! I'm still watching one movie a day for the 365-day movie challenge. If you want to keep up with me and see the movies I don't mention on here, go follow my blog, alycatgeekery.com. I'm going to keep shilling it until people follow me, because I'm annoying. The first movie I really enjoyed was 20th Century Women. This is directed by Mike Mills and stars Annette Bening, Greta Gerwig, Billy Crudup, and Elle Fanning. And it's about how Annette Bening's character wants her son, who's played by Lucas J. Zuman, I believe his name is. She wants him to grow up surrounded by women. She wants him to know how to treat women. So she has two young women played by Greta Gerwig and Elle Fanning living in their house, and they help him learn the ways of women, of femininity, and also the character that is played by Billy Crudup also teaches him how to be a man. It's a very funny, warm film, but it also does touch on darker topics, but it's so well done. I enjoyed it way more than I did Mike Mills' first film, Beginners. And I think it's just a really sharp, funny, witty, amazing film. Next up is the 2017 adaptation of Ghost in the Shell. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, but I actually really enjoyed this movie. I love the original anime. It's one of my all-time favorite anime. But I thought this adaptation of Ghost in the Shell was gorgeous. Rupert Sanders, the director, has such a great eye for style. And I thought Scarlett Johansson as the Major was badass. I love that you don't see her show a lot of emotions because she's obviously a human brain inside a synthetic body, but when she does show emotion you can see it. And I also really love the action sequences. I loved the locations. It was so beautiful and I felt like it was a really smart movie. Yeah, you can go and see it and just think of it as a science fiction film with a shallow story, but if you really think about it, it delves into the morally gray areas of is what's right, what's wrong, and also of identity. So I really enjoyed Ghost in the Shell. I'm kind of sad it didn't do as well as it should have because of the whole whitewashing thing, but I really enjoyed it, and I think if you're a fan of the Ghost in the Shell anime or its spin-offs and sequels, I think you'll enjoy this film. Next up is Army of Darkness. Yes, I've just seen this now for the first time. I loved it. It's probably my favorite out of the Evil Dead films. Or it might be tied with the first Evil Dead. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But it's so good. Bruce Campbell is amazing. He's so funny. And it's kind of cheesy now, but back then I'm sure it looked fantastic. But it's so just awesome to see Bruce Campbell fighting against the Deadites and the demons and being in a medieval setting. And oh my gosh, if you haven't seen Army of Darkness yet, please watch Army of Darkness. It's so badass. Next film up is the original Carrie, directed by Brian De Palma. This is way better than the remake, trust me. And most everyone knows what Carrie's about. It's a young girl named Carrie White, no relation, who is bullied at school, and she has telekinetic powers, and things happen that I won't spoil in case you haven't seen either of the movies or read Stephen King's novel that the movies are based on. I really enjoyed this. I did think Brian De Palma lingered a little too much on Carrie's body at points, but overall, I love this film. I thought it was very well done, and Sissy Spacek was just incredible as Carrie. Next up is Moana. It's just as good as people told me it would be. It's beautiful and stunning. How far I'll go has been stuck in my head for forever now. And no one knows how far I'll go. Ah, that dang song. But it's about finding yourself and finding your true purpose and going on adventures and pushing yourself, and I just love that message. And Moana is such a strong character. I'm loving the direction Disney's taking with female characters, and this is definitely a must-see movie. Ha, see, get it? Moana, because it's in Hawaii. I'm terrible. Next up is Hero. I really enjoy this film. It is really cheesy a lot of the time, and you have to be a super fast reader because the subtitles aren't that great, to be honest. They don't leave them up on the screen long enough for most people, but since I'm a fast reader, I didn't have an issue with it. But it's a really entertaining story about this assassin who meets with a king, and he's telling the story of how he killed these other assassins, but he might be an unreliable narrator. It has amazing martial arts sequences. Some of it's cheesy, like I said. You can see some of the katanas and stuff are rubber, but it's still beautiful. Zhang Yimou did a fantastic job creating an epic martial arts film, and I need to see more of his work now. The next movie up is Pet, which I actually filmed a review for that the majority of you didn't see, so please go watch that review and make me feel a little bit validated. But it's a fantastic psychological horror film, that's all I'm gonna say. Watch my review. And the last film, yes, we're on the last one, is Fargo, don't you know? That was a really bad Fargo impression, and I'm very sorry for that. This is directed by Joel Cohen, and it's about a man who comes up with a plan to have his wife kidnapped so he can collect the ransom money, but then he learns that he's going to get the money elsewhere, but his wife still gets kidnapped. It's hilarious in a black comedy kind of way. It's very action-packed. I adored it. I'm on a hunt to watch more Joel Cohen Brothers films because I'm just on a hunt. And Fargo is fantastic. Now I need to see the TV show that is inspired by the movie because it was so good. Moving on to TV, the one show I haven't seen before that I really enjoyed was 13 Reasons Why. This deals with teenage suicide and also mental health issues. It also covers sexual assault. So it does have a lot of trigger warnings, and it's not the best thing to watch if you're depressed, let me tell you. But it's such a powerful story. Dylan Minnette is fantastic as Clay Jensen. Catherine Langford is compelling as Hannah Baker, the girl who ultimately ends up killing herself. And it's such a beautiful series. The way they unfold Hannah's story, what happened to her, the reasons why she killed herself, it's so powerful. And this is why I'm always very harsh on people who are bullies or cyber bullies, because you never know what you're going to say, how that's going to affect someone. Like, do you want that blood on your hands? No, but people are still cruel and they think they're safe behind a computer screen, or that what they say to someone to their face won't have an effect. But this show shows you how it does, so you need to be careful about what you say. But there will be some people that are like, that doesn't apply to me, I can be a bitch or an asshole, oh my gosh. Sorry, soapbox ending, but 13 Reasons Why, watch it if you're able to. But the other shows I've really enjoyed are actually shows I've seen before, but since I've been in kind of a melancholic state, they bring me comfort. First up is From Dusk Till Dawn, the series. This is based off the original movie, of course, but I actually prefer the TV show over the movie. Don't sue me. But I love this. I love the Gecko brothers in this. They're so hot. I love them for more than their sexy bodies, though, okay? And I love how they expand on the vampires from the films. They're now called culebras. They're kind of like snake vampires. And I just love this show. More people need to see this so they'll have a season 4. Please watch this for me. Please, 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 please. I really want this series to continue. And I said series, oh my gosh, I suck so much. That's what she said. And lastly, most of you know this because I've talked on and on and on about it on social media, but it's Outlander. Yes, I rewatched it for the 3rd time, but guys, this is a premium series. It's superb. It's fantastic. Just watch it! And all the music I enjoyed is in the description box down below, so give the songs to listen and let me know what you think, and also let me know what songs you've been enjoying, because I always like hearing new recommendations. And that is it for this part of my April 2017 favorites. Let me know what your favorites have been so far down below in the comment box. Also, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you like the video, share it because it helps my channel grow and it makes me feel better. Please share it. Please, 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 please. And if you're not subscribed yet, but you like what you've seen and heard, which I don't blame you if you didn't, my face is floating over here. Click my face and I'll sub you to my channel. Also make sure the notification bell is clicked because that'll alert you every time I upload a new video or start a new live stream or whatever. And also if you'd like to follow me on social media sites like on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or Snapchat, or if you want to check out my blog, those are all linked down below in the description box along with the songs I mentioned I liked previously. So go and follow me on everything so we can be friends and see what we like and dislike and all that great stuff. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. You're always my favorite. Peace and kisses. Bye.